Look at that.
Good morning, everybody. I may lose you a few times today. I'm using my stand. I haven't used this thing in a long time, and it doesn't seem to be calibrated very well. You can't see it, but my phone is being held by it, and that's why I'm moving around, because it keeps spinning around. I think Wes is better at using it than I am, but that's okay. All right, hang on. Around. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. There's young Finley. We are going to go work on this generator for a minute because it broke for some reason. We used to use it all the time, and then we parked it once we got electricity hooked up, and the next time I went to use it, it's acting like it's seized. Probably, most likely what happened is that we've got some water condensation, I guess, on the internal walls of the cylinder, and that has caused it to kind of jam up. So what I'm going to do is pull off the pull cord. Again, sorry, I'm trying this thing out. Whoops. The pull cord part, I'll yank off, and I'm going to try to turn it over. Right now, when I pull on the cord, nothing happens. Obviously, electric start doesn't work either. So we'll yank that off. I will try to get a wrench onto, or socket onto the shaft that's sticking out, and see if I can get it to spin over at all that way. The other thing I'm going to do, I have done before, is just put some oil down the spark plug hole to try to maybe lubricate the walls a little bit. I don't know, we'll see what we get into. It needs a good cleaning, and it needs to get out of here. The boys have used the wheels for Finley's new bike, your training wheels, right? Mm-hmm. There you are. And that's worked good for your training wheels, but now we have no wheels for the generator.
Just
Oops.
take them off my bike.
And then put them back on here?
Yeah.
That would work. It's a good idea. And you're going to help me fix this thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into her then. Where'd we go? If you guys are new to the channel, we are a conservative Christian family from Canada that moved to Russia about 17 months ago now. We've purchased some land, and we are busy. Whoop, there we are. We're busy setting up a new life here. We have built a new house. We've purchased land. We've built a guest house. We've built a workshop. We're in the process of trying to figure out how to milk some cows here and get some beef cattle, get some sheep. Basically this year we're going to stock the farm with critters, and we've got lots of great other stuff coming on. We also periodically do videos from the area, whether we're touring, maybe an old church or an old town or an old village, looking at some farmland, or checking out other farms and businesses that exist here in Russia. So if that's the kind of content you like, don't forget to hit subscribe and stay with us on many other videos. So you can also look back through our old videos, see many stuff that we've done. You can also find us on YouTube, on Rumble, on Telegram, on Boosty, on Instagram, maybe somewhere else. Check down below underneath the video. There's links in the description. You can look through those and figure out which ones suit you best. See, now that makes no sense. I've told you guys before, when something is broken, I really like it when I know what was wrong and how I fixed it. I have no idea why it was jammed. You don't know how hard I've pulled on that thing to try to make this work, and I could never get it to turn over. And now I just took, well, you've seen it on the video, I literally just took that off and spin up my hand. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Put it back together, and now it turns over. And that doesn't make any sense. But it's working, just like it should. Very strange. Now it's not going to fire up because I got the spark plug out, but we will address that. I don't understand, but I'm happy with it because that's a cheap, easy fix. So we'll put the spark plug in. I'll see if I can get it running. I wanted to change the oil on it as well, which is kind of pointless to do if it doesn't work. But now we'll get it working again as a backup. Main reason I thought of it this morning is because the power was out. Electricity was out for repairs in town. We have an incubator full of eggs going. We didn't know how long it was going to be off. It is back on again now. Wasn't long, but it could be a time where, you know, we're out for a day or something. It's never happened yet, but it could happen. And having a generator backup is very good, which is why we bought this one. The video, most of you probably have already made comments saying check the fuel, which obviously this thing hasn't run for 8 months, 9 months. That gasoline's not going to be any good anymore. Gasoline has a shelf life. This is why a lot of people who preppers we call them, homesteaders who are concerned about the future, usually have diesel generators, because diesel has a very long storage life. Gasoline does not. Gasoline will dissipate, I guess. The quality goes out. It leaves, whereas diesel stays good. Diesel is basically just oil, and it'll last for a long time. So a gasoline generator is cheaper, which is why we have a gasoline generator and not a diesel one. But obviously I got to dump this gasoline out, which I'm doing right now. I will get it all dumped out. I'm going to get some new gas, and hopefully we'll have this thing fired up here yet today. Of course you can go with me. Yep, now we're gonna get gas, not diesel. Gotta get a little bit of gas, yeah? Хорошо.
Are you ready?
My birthday?
No, but somebody thought that you needed a special gift. Yeah?
We got a box, man. Yeah, somebody seen me playing with some pieces of wood, and they said this guy needs a box. And they got you this box just for you. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Now you can play with it. You can push it around, pretend it's a truck like this.
No. No.
Yeah, it's supposed to
No.
be. Oh, you think there's something in there? Right.
Somebody decided to give Finley something special.
What is it, man? I don't know what it smells like.
Probably a bike.
Alright, get on. Go.
No.
Look at that. Weren't we talking just today about the fact that I needed my wheels back for the generator? More of these.
That's
Ooh,
my basket.
basket, man.
It's there for my phone.
Yesterday we were talking about that guy who rides around on a bike with a dog in his basket. I don't think the dog is going to fit in your basket.
How will we get them?
It's going to be a lot of work. I think maybe we should just put it away. It's too much work.
Papa.
No? Think we should open it up?
Yeah, now bike it.
It's a family affair again. So everybody's pretty excited that Finley got this bike, and everybody's in there trying to help get it all put together. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, just a minute. I'm going to finish this one. Whoever did all this packaging did a good job. Everything's wrapped up.
What do you think, Van? Do you like the car?
Yeah.
It's a nice bike, isn't it?
Bye.
You know, some big-
Yeah, what's that thing? Yeah. Is this tire flat too?
Yeah. Filling it up.
Oh, I need to
Ooh, nice. Do you like it?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
We just want to make sure that we thank the person accordingly. Somebody gave Finley this wonderful, wonderful bike, and we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart that he has a brand new bike thanks to one of you guys. So thank you so much. He's rainy day today, so it's a brand new clean bike. So Mom's letting him ride it around in the house.
And I even have something there.
He even has a basket that he can put all his stuff in. Yeah? Are you happy with your new bike? And it works great. Nice. And
Can I
training
show you?
wheels on it that work.
I
Nice.
can show you how it goes.
Sure.
And I can even go with one hand.
Wow. Careful. He is one happy boy. Thank you again.
Just watching Finley on his new bike. Absolutely amazing. It's just cool. From the bottom of my heart, I just thank all of you, every single one of you who has given us a gift that's absolutely amazing. And I'm reminded again about how hard it was. I mean, it took us a long time to make the decision to move to Russia, and then implementing it, and the fact that that meant that we had to sell all of our stuff, how hard that can be. A lot of it's just stuff that we hang on to that we don't really need, but kids are laughing in the background, you're getting ready for bed. But some of it's hard to, because it's one thing to get rid of my stuff, but to get rid of the kids' stuff, and I've said this before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but the kids' bicycles and toys and just all these different things that they had to give up. We threw it on the tables. We had tables set up in our last workshop in Masterskaya, and neighbors, people came and they buy things, right? And so something that maybe has a lot of value to us, other people are only willing to pay a few dollars for. That was hard. It was a really hard decision, and also I think in some ways it's good for us to go through an experience like that, but I felt bad for the kids, right? And so now we said, don't worry about it. One day we'll be able to replace those things for you, and we'll get it in our new home, which we haven't been able to do. So we haven't been able to replace all of the stuff yet. Of course, it's going to take a long time. It's not something that's going to happen right away. It takes a lot of money to do that. And that's why I'm just so thankful again that one of you reached out and bought a bike for Finn. I mean, it means the world to him. It's awesome. Waylon put together the other bike with the training wheels on it, and that worked great for us. I think Finley would have been fine with that as well. But now he's got his very own big boy bike, which is pretty special. I think he's, well, I know he is. He's very happy with it, and he'll have years of use out of it because it's a decent size for him. So, again, thank you, and thank you to every single one of you who has given in one way or another, whether that's through monetary means, through a gift of one kind or another, or even just kind words. They really help us. There's times where this whole move becomes very difficult, where it's a lot of stress, I guess. We have a lot of worries about the future. And then when we can read kind words from you guys, encouragements to keep going, wherever you are in the world, these comments come from very good people all over the place. They mean the world to us. They really boost us up, and they help us continue on doing what we're doing. So, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Well, the weather's changed a little bit. She's a little bit wet. Still beautiful. I picked up gas. Picked up a can of gasoline for the Jenny. And we are going to, I can't remember if I left it in the van or no. No, I took it out already. I looked in the gas tank and whoo, that is gross. So not only are we dealing with old fuel, there's just a lot of old guck. Just stuff that shouldn't be in the gas tank. Believe it or not, that's gasoline. Gasoline should be clear. That's a mixture of rust and gas that I pulled out of this guy. And now it's open, but it ain't running because it's plugged. Should be coming out of there. So we're gonna try to pull this loose. Look at all that guck coming out of there. It's a good thing I pulled it off. We'll get it all cleaned up, put back together, and put some new fuel in it, and I think that will make a massive difference. The other thing I noticed, I've cleaned it already. There's a little filter on here. It's a good thing, and it was all plugged, which would be why it wasn't coming out.
Gonna make it. He promised we would find the time, dreaming for eternity, creating perfect memories. Yeah, we hoped we were gonna make it.
My war with engineers continues. What design this thing?
No. Did you think it was running?
It scared me. Is that how we fix things?
Yeah.
Just give them a shake and hope for the best. What is that you're shaking?
Old fuel.
Out of
This?
the spark plug?
No, I took the spark plug out. This is the fuel bucket. It's just been sitting so long. Look at that nasty stuff coming out of it. It should keep the whole bowl off running.
That's gross.
The whole tank was full of it.
There we go. I'd say.
Just awesome. I went from this morning thinking it was possibly seized, although not knowing why because it made no sense, to now it's running. It's great. It's been all right. It's been a pretty good generator all around. Daewoo. I'm sure it has some guarantee, warranty, whatever. I never know where to go with that in this country either. And you guys will fill the comments up with where to go, but whatever. I got it fixed. And I don't think this would have been a warranty issue anyway. We put a lot of hours on this guy last year while we were building the house. So we got lots and lots done with it. And now we have electricity. It's basically just a backup. So if we maintain it now, we take good care of it, it should last for many, many years. I want to make kind of a permanent spot for it. And then we'll be hooking our house up to this big guy. I got a cord already for the house. Just a matter of plugging it in. And then, yeah, that'll be good as a backup. So I want to get some wheels for it. I think, like I just said to Anneesa, I'll get some wheelbarrow tires on there, maybe something a little taller, because the little wheels were just a pain, and that's why they broke off. This side the bracket's still on, but on the other side it's snapped right off here. And it's just because they're so small, and then we have a construction zone. It's pretty rough terrain, bouncing around, tends to break things. Put some, whoop, here I am again. If I can put some bigger tires on there, that would roll around a little bit better here. I thought about something big like bicycle tires as well, but I don't know, that'd be a little awkward. We'll start with wheelbarrow, see what that looks like. And then I'll have to, that'll raise this side up, so I'll have to put longer legs on the front as well to make sure it stays balanced. Very important for these engines, because so any engines, is to stay somewhat level. Otherwise your oil level would be possibly on one side or the other and it wouldn't lubricate properly. So you want to keep it, maintain it level position. All right, gonna tidy up a little bit, and that is it for today. I'm going to call her quits and head in the house. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said before, lots of links down below. Check those out. And yeah, you can support us on our other channels, our other platforms. Hopefully, we'll have more content soon. I'm really hoping we're going to milk cows here very soon. I'm going to be finishing this job. Lots of things going on. Okay, God bless you. Catch you guys in another one.
As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season.